Hello and welcome to my new playthrough for Metro 2033. The first game I've done that first-person shooter, and one that's more horror-centric. Well, I guess Doki Doki Literature Club. But anyway, I'm taking a little bit of a break from Yakuza 0. The game's giving me some trouble. Decided to go work on something else for a bit, so I'm gonna do this. Now, it's interesting because I can't think of any other video games based off of books, like directly from books. Like even like Harry Potter is more based. Like I know there are games for that, which I never played, but they're more based off the movies. And also, if you haven't read the book for Metro 2033, you should. It's pretty good. You don't have to understand the story because this game is just kind of like just a kind of a retelling of the book, not its own separate story. And I decided to go for Spartan. It's easier. Just showing the differences between the two. And I'm going to play on normal. But again, I'm just showing the differences between the difficulties. Yeah. So. But, yeah, and as for spoilers, the game isn't really all too, like, story heavy. But there are certain aspects I'm just going to keep a lid on. Like, with the deal with the Dark Ones, I'm going to not really mention anything about that. I mean, just, mentioning the Dark Ones themselves isn't really a spoiler. They get mentioned, like, within the first 10 minutes. But as for what they are, I'm gonna, zip my lip on that. And unlike some of my unlike Yakuza 0 and Tulip, this is not gonna be live. Because I've already played through this game before, so there's no real reason for me to do it. And I am playing on the PS4 version. It's my first time playing on the PS4 version. I normally play on Steam, but I was having some troubles with getting the controller to work for it. I just could not get it to work. And also the game lagged a lot when I tried to record, so as I just suck it up, go over to a console instead. And I already know the story, so playing it live doesn't really give me anything. I will say one thing is that I don't plan to uncover every little secret, every little nook and cranny, every notebook or whatever. There are notes you can collect. I'm not gonna get every single one, but I'm gonna do my best to get as many as I can. But I'm not making any promises I'll get them all. I do like to explore every little nook. I do like to explore though. I do like to look in every corner, make sure there's not an item I'm missing or something like that. So you'll have to kind of bear with me when I just look around instead of moving on with the main story. Because sometimes the game rewards you, gives you bullets, gives you a health med kit, filters, that sort of thing. Now it's a bit interesting. The game, the book. For those of you who don't know the general story, that the year is 2033, obviously, and it's been about, I think it's about 20 years, I believe, since a nuclear war happened, ending all society, yada yada yada. And in Russia, a lot of people went down to the metro tunnels underneath, and it provided enough protection to not have everyone die. So, of course, they have to survive. There's radiation up above. There's mutants down below, along with bandits and Nazis for some reason. I don't know why there are Nazis, but there are Nazis. I don't know. I don't really get it, but whatever. And, yeah, that's kind of the main gist of things. But the thing is that aside from the mutants and the bandits and stuff, there's weird stuff going on in the tunnels. There's some tunnels that just don't feel right. That just... there's something otherworldly in there. And there's certain tunnels where if you could try and go through them alone, you just vanish. Nothing happens. No one ever sees you again. No body. Nothing. So there's some sort of haunting going on in the tunnels, but it's never really explained. At least not in the first two books. Not that I recall. I only read the first. Yeah, I think the third one's already out, isn't it? The third book? But I read the first two books. And I don't recall there being much of an explanation, but I guess that kind of makes it scarier. Yeah, I'm not really talking about what's going on screen, because this is just like a flash forward to stuff we're going to see anyway, so we're going to see all this again, so I'm just going to ignore what's going on screen for right now. Yeah, I'm not very good at this game. I'm not very good at this, and I apologize. Main reason why I picked like normal difficulty and Spartan. Anyway, so that's the main gist of the story. And the game focuses a bit more on the mutants and like the bandits. You know, you get in a lot of gunfights, fight a lot of monsters like this. Where in the book, while there were monsters, you got to see the monsters and like the bad side of humanity and all that stuff. There was a lot more emphasis on the haunting stuff, like the weird eldritch happenings within the tunnel. You know, within the metro itself. And there is that here in the game, but I don't remember there being quite as much emphasis on it than there was in the book. But yeah, a little bit of clipping there. Yeah, but again, if you haven't read the book, you should. It's pretty good. The first one, at least. I didn't really like the second one very much. I thought it was kind of lame. Yeah, one thing to note is that Artyom's the silent protagonist here, although you do get to hear his narration between chapters. But yeah, that's not it's not like that in the book. He talks all the time. Of course, most of it is like the entire book is told from his perspective, but he also has dialogue too. You know, all the time. He's not mute or anything. But yeah, so that's the main gist of things. You don't really need very much else to know what's going on. Nuclear war happened. Everyone hit in the metro. Everyone's just trying to survive. Oh, and also they use like special cartridges as a currency, which you can actually use. It's like more powerful than the regular bullets, but you know if you use it, you're really just shooting away your money. So it's only for like the most desperate of situations. Yeah, and again, this is just a flash 4, so we're gonna get all the context with this later on, so I'm not gonna bother explaining it. But yeah, look at all those mutants. Ugh. Yeah, I do like to play with the crouch option, especially when there's not much going on. Yeah, the library. I hate the library. For those of you who've played this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I hate that library so much. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not gonna 100% this game because there's no real not a prize for it or anything, so there's no real point. But I will try to explore every nook and cranny I can as I go along. Try to find every goodie, every note, every there's not like really any lore to find. Like you can't find journals or anything. Really the only thing to find is like ammo, medkits, and then there's like notes, which talk about like what's going on from Artyom's perspective. But they're kind of hidden. Like they can't be hidden behind like boxes and stuff. Uh-oh, that's not good. But yeah, I actually really do love this game. I think it's kind of underrated. It's a shame that I don't really hear people talk about it very much.
Life was never easy in the tunnels.
But yeah. Yeah, and Artyom, his parents are dead, so he lives with his adopted father. I don't know if it's talked about in the game, but in the book, I remember his mom sacrificed himself because the old station he lived in was just so a huge tidal wave of rats, mutated rats came and just ate everybody, and his mom had to die to protect him. And I believe his dad was upside when the bombs hit, so he just got evaporated. I believe that's what happened with his dad. It's been a while since I read the books. Oh, and another thing is that not all dialogue is subtitled, which is annoying. So when I'm wandering through the stations and I stop in to hear a conversation, I'm gonna quiet down so you can hear. Because again, for some reason, not all dialogue is subtitled. All the ones all the dialogue you really need to know is. So that's good. And he likes to collect postcards and stuff. Gotta have a hobby of some kind, or else you're gonna go crazy down here. Yeah, I don't know what that flash was. I don't know. That was, I don't know. That was on the TV. Just some weird little glitch.
Wake at last, I see.
Yeah, that's the stepfather.
He should have news from the other stations. Come on.
Yeah, he was a much more of a dick in the book. I remember. He used to beat Artyom. No, he didn't beat him, but he did use a lot of tough love. You know what I mean? And I do love that the Metro 2034 is on the desk right there, the sequel. Which again, I didn't think it was quite as good. I didn't like the main characters really. They were boring. So I didn't like them. Because the first book follows Artyom, but the second one he doesn't appear until like halfway, 3/4 the way into the book. Yeah, some of the conversations are quiet, so you may need to like turn up your volume for them. Like the little side conversations without subtitles. So just a warning. Yeah, why is there blood in the sink? What the fuck happened here? Oh my god. Was it you? Did you do this? Yeah, see, the Dark Ones, they're already getting mentioned. But I'm gonna, be hush-hush on what their deal is. But they're basically they're like the boogeymen of the Metro, basically. Like, everyone is afraid of the Dark Ones. Yeah, like you do not want to, like, more than anything else, you don't want to confront them at all.
My brother is in the hospital.
Yeah, good for you, kid. Someone's like, my brother's in the hospital. Good for you. And there's a lot of Russian around, obviously. I can't read that. I don't know what it says. Oh well. Yeah, they do this one thing that annoys me in media, where like sometimes they just speak Russian for no reason, and then they switch over to English. Like, speak one or the other. You can't do both.
How are the wounded?
And they'll even, like, I think sometimes they'll subtitle it in Russian too, or like, with the English lettering, but the Russian word. So it's like, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. But it's not too common. Yeah, and again, this is the first time I'm playing on the PlayStation, so it's gonna take me a little bit to get used to controls. So I apologize for that, but I learned pretty quickly. Yeah, for some reason I kept using the touchpad, but it wouldn't open. Yeah, you're gonna have to pause to read these notes. I forgot to mention. I'll leave them up for a couple seconds so you can pause, read through, but I'm not gonna stop and read each one. Yeah, that'd be annoying. So that's up to you if you wanna. Yeah, you do get a little bit of background, a little bit of characterization for Artyom, so it's all up to you. Why are the sinks all full of blood? Someone should clean that. There's just blood all over the fucking floor. Someone needs to clean that shit. I know it's a hospital, but... Yeah, and of course everyone's, in their own little stations. Every station has their own rules, their own, like, way of dealing with things. There's a lot of seclusion going around because you can't just waltz into another station normally because there's mutants and stuff. It's the tunnels between the stations that are the most dangerous. Yeah, this is Hunter.
Now closer, kid.
I don't know, did it someone... Yeah, Hunter. He is... I love how decked out he is. He's just covered in, like weapons and ammo and stuff. It's ridiculous. I love it. He's just decked head to toe and shit. My god. Must be clumsy. Like, cumbersome to walk around like that. I don't have a seat, so I just crouch and
Artyom, I met a trader selling old postcards of New York City.
Ah.
I thought of your wall.
Oh, thank you, man. That's great. I love it. Thank you.
These are not the usual mutant creatures.
Ooh.
This is something else.
Who's that pretty lady?
Dark ones. Well,
Yeah, see, the dark ones, like, no one wants to mess with those things. They really fuck you up. Because they're not like normal mutants. They're like the most dangerous kind. Like, everything else that you face is like, kid stuff compared to the dark ones, essentially.
we must stay here and defend the hall.
Yeah, we already got the fight, so. Yeah, I do like how my dad, or my adopted dad, he like gets the big gun, but I get the little revolver. You know what? Fine, fuck you. I prefer revolvers anyway. They're cooler.
They never come this
Yeah.
far to this station.
It's the hospital. They smell the blood.
So is the hospital clean most of the time? I don't know. Yeah, you can check your watch. It doesn't really do anything, but you can do it. I don't know why you would want to, but you can. Yeah, I'm just getting a little bit used to controls again. First time playing on the PlayStation. I'm used to the keyboard and mouse. Well, good. And thankfully, it's not realistic reloading. So if you shoot one bullet and then reload, it only takes one one away from your ammo. So thank God for that. Thinking about it, I don't really know what each mutant type is called now that I think about it. There's no bestiary or anything. You can't like pause the game and look up what they're called. So I don't know. Like I don't even know what these are mutants of. Are these people or? I know there are rats. I know there's I think there's one based off of some kind of amphibian. But I'm not sure what these are. I think there's some that are based off of I think monkeys, because there was a zoo nearby, something like that. I think these might be them. I don't know what else where they would be. One bullet left, thank God.
Of course. He's a dead-eye shot, this one.
Thank you, Hunter.
No dark ones here. Just the usual tunnel trash.
Yeah, where did all those other guys go? Did they just ditch us? What happened? I kind of got distracted. See, they always talk about the dark ones, like some kind of campfire tale, they're the boogeymen of the tunnels. Yeah, I do really like that aspect. Okay, there's mutants and stuff, and of course there's, bad people that, taking advantage of the apocalypse, bandits and stuff. But then there's just, weird otherworldly shit that just comes out of nowhere there's no explanation for. We'll see, two big segments where we get to see the hauntings of the tunnels in this video, but it kind of dies off after that for the most part, if I recall right. It's been like a year or two since I played this, so I can't remember everything. Oh no, not the guard post, anything but that. Yeah, see, there's that one guy off to the left there who's having some kind of fit. He's gone crazy. Something happened with him. This is what the dark ones do. They kill everyone, and the ones that are left have gone crazy, basically. That's what happens when you face them. Well, we'll get a glimpse of... we'll get small glimpses of them as the game goes on. Right in this very video, we'll see a couple of glimpses. But we don't really get any, nothing into their, what they are yet, their origins.
Listen carefully, Artyom. If I'm not back here by morning,
I do like how Hunter just throws this whole big mission on Hunter. Hunter, not Artyom. He's 20. It's here, just go on this dangerous mission. Fuck you, kid.
I trust everything to you, Artyom.
What, seriously?
Don't let me down.
I don't even know you, man. Well, I guess he does, because Hunter didn't know about his wall of postcards.
Eliminate it. Understand?
Ah, damn it. I don't want to do this shit. Yeah, Sector Artyom. Yeah, he didn't ask for this shit. He just has to do it.
Did not return.
Hunter was found dead a day later.
Excuse to leave the station.
He's still alive.
But I had given my word.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for the Exodus game that's coming out. I think it's in February next year. So that's going to be nice. I'll have to make sure I do a playthrough of that. Because I'm also going to do Last Light Redux too. Hello. I don't know his name. I don't think we ever know his name. I don't care. He's not important.
I'll meet you there. Hey, Artyom.
Before a half hour passes, we're never going to see him again. I do like his singing, though. It's very nice. Yeah, and you get a little bit of a... You get a little notepad that has a compass for where you need to go. And it also tells you the objective. Go here and do this. And also you get a lighter, because you have a flashlight which has limited battery, but then you have the lighter, which, as far as I know, is infinite. I'm pretty sure. I don't think you can refuel it or anything. And more notes. Yeah, you get little tiny bits of backstory, but most of it is just Artyom going, well, this happened, and this is how I feel about it. Yeah, I do like the posters for Metro 2030. What is it? Metro 2035. Like the poster on the wall. I see another one later on.
Sorry, Artyom.
Oh.
This part of the station is under temporary lockdown. Only the guards may pass.
Well, fine. Fuck you.
That's some nice music. Where did you get that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet now.
Got it from a ranger for a ton of ammo.
You're sure you don't regret getting it?
I'm sick and tired of this shit. Why do I put up with it? Blin, Mom told me to keep away from you. That you were no good. And she was right.
Shut up.
Domestic abuse.
All right, then.
That's
try
not
something
good.
else now. How about? I know. How about a house where you'd like to live with your mom and dad? Oh, come on.
Yeah, there is a slight morality system, but it doesn't really affect things too much in this game.
Mom comes back, show it to her, and she'll be happy.
Dream.
It's going to be a vice versa.
I dreamt I
It's more effective in the second game, where actually, it determines the ending you get. But in this game, you get to just choose what ending you have. Like when the screen like flashes like that, it means like I'm doing something good or bad, essentially.
At all? And he says, actually, I'm not married.
Just dirt. People are filth, you know? Liars, hypocrites, traitors, everywhere.
What? You saying that I'm dirt? Well, you're shit, okay?
Well, you're shit, alright? Yeah. Fuck you.
Look who's talking about dirt. Walking around and leaving those dirty footprints everywhere. Not giving a damn about you, so clean it up after them. That's some
Anyway, so I'm just, letting the, a little bit of world building go on as people talk. Just letting you guys listen to that.
Looking for you all over the place ain't no fun at all.
Yeah, like, in their shops, you can go in, trade in your cartridges. Obviously, why else would you have currency, obviously. Let's go visit the jailbirds.
Come over here.
Who, me? Huh?
You heard me.
Why does he have a mask on?
You got no business here. Prison is a place for thieves.
I mean, I guess so people don't go beat up the jail guard? I don't know.
How can this be?
Yeah, and like sometimes you can give people currency or get like your morality up. But again, it doesn't really affect things too much in this first game. It's more for the second game where you really need to watch your morality. But, it's always nice to do good, so. At least I don't think it really affects things too much, your morality. I don't recall it having a very big impact on things. Yeah, you can customize your guns, give them like little upgrades and stuff. But I decided not to do anything with the revolver right now. Because, as you go further along, the upgrades get better. Like, there's one that makes, like the recoil pretty much vanish from the revolver, so that's always good. And it doesn't mention anything about it taking away damage, so that's good. I equipped that later on. Yeah, this game is slightly gun porny, which is always... I do like some gun porn, that's always great.
drunk again. Get the hell up, you slub.
Yeah, he's got pussy whipped. That guy over there. Teddy bear sitting there being all creepy. Yeah, military grade bullets. That's the currency. You can use it for your guns if you want, and it does a lot more damage. But you're literally shooting out money, so again, that's really something you want to do as a last resort. And then like all the other bullets are like degraded or
Who's there?
made in the tunnels, so they're not as effective.
Well, let me get some rest, will ya? Will be my watch soon.
Yeah, the problem is that there's when people talk, it's like how close you are is how loud they are. Like we have to get really close to them in order to understand what the hell they're saying because they talk so quietly. And it's all about which is it's more realistic but annoying.
What do you make of that new guy? He seems completely incompetent.
As if you were born a soldier. Anyone can learn anything.
No, only if you're cut out for it. If not, you'll be a cleaner or a loader for the rest of your days.
Got both hands? Got a head? Here's your gun and go, go, go. Never fear, it's the same old story.
But yeah, okay, just letting people talk. Yeah, thankfully it just doesn't last too long. There's another segment like that here, but you don't really get too much downtime. A lot of the game is spent in the tunnel, like above ground, where characters are talking with subtitles. So you know, like after this video, there probably won't be too many segments where I just stay quiet and let people talk. So, but you know, might as well listen to what people are saying. You know, I mean, they don't really say anything that important, but you know. And I do like the gas mask mechanic. That's pretty cool. Gotta keep the mask. Yeah, I think they can get damaged. Actually, the gas masks, and you definitely gotta keep the filters. You need to collect filters as you go along, because when you get to radiated zones, the filters obviously degrade and become dirty, and then you gotta replace them. And so, got my bastard gun here. Yeah, it takes me a little bit to figure out how to switch guns. It's the triangle button. And I guess I probably should have looked at the controller configuration before I actually started, but no, too late.
Do you think one day we could go back up to the surface? I've never seen Moscow, just the old pictures.
Moscow's gone. Soon we'll be gone too, and the monsters will inherit the Earth.
But there were other subways in St. Petersburg, Minsk, and Kiev.
People might have survived somewhere else, or at least for a while. But 7 years have passed now, and we've heard nothing from them. The other cities didn't have defense rings like Moscow did. What a great city it was, St. Petersburg. The cathedral and the Admiralty with its spire.
Yeah, like I swear, they talk so goddamn quietly. Like I was right next to that guy. Like I don't know, was it because I wasn't looking directly at him? Yeah, see, that like took a hit on my morality because I stole that guy's stuff. Yeah, he's got nothing important to say. Let's say goodbye to dear old dad. Yeah, there's the poster on the wall. I want to believe. Yeah, I want to believe it. I think it says like metro2035.com. Very world breaking. I'm not immersed in the world anymore. I do like how there are just copies of the book all over the place. Actually, it's kind of funny. Like I think there's a 2033 on his desk right there.
One thing before you go. I can see that you look up to Hunter.
Well, Hunter treats me better than you do, Dad. I hate you. Fuck you.
They are reckless, even violent by
Yeah, it took me a while to actually notice that poster. That was me noticing it. Like, that's funny.
So stay clear of trouble.
Oh, it's like a miniature poster on his desk.
Come home as soon as possible.
No, fuck you. Yeah, not too fond of the heroic, the heroic mime thing that happens in games, honestly. Like, it was one thing, like, back in the old days when, like there wasn't a lot of dialogue in video games. It's like, fine, whatever, sure, okay. But now it's like, there's not really an excuse, and it doesn't matter. Are we supposed to be self-inserting as Artyom or something? I don't know. Because, again, he talks in the book just fine. You actually get to see his dialogue. Yeah, it's not a case where, like, and so I describe the situation. No, you actually get to, like, see exactly what he's saying. And there's the pig. Yeah, gotta eat somehow. Hello. Yeah, see, like, Privyet. What is that? What does that mean?
Are you ready? Well, let's go then.
Yeah, it's not translated. He just randomly speaks Russian, so I don't know what the hell he's saying. It's annoying. I hate it when like TV shows or movies do that. When like a foreign character like normally speaks English, but then they just randomly speak the other language, whatever language they usually speak, to someone else for no reason. Like there's no reason for it. It's not like they have to because like they're being listened in on or they're saying something secret. They're just having a casual conversation. They just randomly switch to like Spanish or French or whatever. It's like why? Yeah, like when there are subtitles, it's helpful, but it's also kind of needless. It's like, okay, can't they just speak English the whole time? Why are they just randomly switching between the two languages? Do bilingual people do that? I don't fucking know. Don't talk to me, you.
Should be fun. More dangerous. Even better, right?
I'm gonna slap you, buddy. I don't know his name. I don't know any of these people's names. No, the guy across from me is Boris. I remember that. Man, really wish I could read frickin' oh, I guess the translations are right under. Never mind. Alexei, I can't pronounce that. The one above Riga, I can't pronounce that shit. I can't pronounce Japanese, I can't pronounce Russian. I can't pronounce anything, man.
Well, I bet you've seen a few places then.
Oh, yeah, so, you know, everything starts out fine, but soon we're gonna be getting a little bit of supernatural stuff going on. Yeah, but I remember, like, I mentioned this before. There's specifically one, like, stretch of tunnel in the book where it's like, if you go in there without enough people, you just vanish. That's it. It's like a 100-yard stretch of tunnel. If you go in there alone, you just vanish. Nothing happens. No one hears any screams. There's no dead body. You're just gone, and no one knows what happens. There's no branching paths. There's no little secret hidey holes where people can like dump bodies. You just vanish. No one knows what happens. It's freaky as fuck, man. That kind of stuff terrifies me. The unknown. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. That station, Alex, whatever.
All right, Peter, open up the gate.
But I'm not sure if that specific tunnel. I don't remember if that specific tunnel is like directly put into this game, the one where people just vanish for no reason.
Not as well lit, maybe.
I don't think that's in this game.
I just don't like it. That's all.
Because again, there is a little bit. There is, you know, we do get some supernatural stuff going on, but there's a lot more emphasis on the like monsters and bandits. And in the book, there are mutants and monsters, but you don't see them very often. Like I think it, like you don't really see like, I think it's like more than halfway through the book before you get one described to you in detail. Like they get mentioned, but it's a pretty long time before one appears and is like described in detail what it looks like. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. It's a book, not an action game, so not gonna have a lot of gunfights. You know. Yeah, man, the tunnel went from like 0 to 60 like in a flash. Like the walls are all like boarded up with wood. There's no lights. What the fuck? Yeah, see, here we go. Here's what it's starting already.
Can you hear them read? Who do you mean, them?
Yeah, Boris. This is the only reason why I even know that guy's name.
What the hell is going on, Boris?
Boris. Boris. I love Russian accents. They're fantastic. Hey, look, a train car. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure that's what that's supposed to be. Oh well, game over. We lose. See you for my next playthrough where I do Bioshock. Oh wait, no. Never mind. Hunter, save me. Well, this seems familiar. Well, his dialogue rather, not his actions. Yeah, see there, that's a dark one, as you would probably be able to guess on your own. It's dark, and there's one of them. Huh. Well, shit. It did something. No, get away from me. Okay, bye. Whatever. Oh yeah, one thing I should mention, there are 2 endings to this game, and I'm going to be picking the canon one. Yeah, they didn't pussyfoot it. There's one canon ending, and that's made very clear in the sequel. I do like that. I hate it when they like get multiple endings, and then the sequel happens. Like, oh, you know, it could have been anyone. Who knows? God, look at all these guys taking a nap or in the middle of a transport. Come on, guys. Wake up, whatever your name is. Yeah, I don't know what any of these guys' names are. Aside from Boris.
Wake up, people! People! Wake up, for Christ's sake! Boris, wake up!
Uh-oh, look at the background. There's mutants. Got away from them to get closer before I can shoot. Yeah, they are those, whatever they are. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Boris like kicks the bucket in a second. Yeah, there he goes. Bye, Boris. See you later, buddy. Yeah, see there. Yeah, you can put it into military grounds if you want, but you're shooting away money. So I pretty much never do that. I only do it when I'm just completely out of any other bullet. And since I'm playing on Spartan mode on normal, that's probably not going to happen very often, where I'm out of bullets completely. And it's pretty helpful with the shotgun. You can shoot one or both of the shells at once, which is pretty helpful. See, like that. 2 at once. I love gun porn. I just love like the reloading animations and just them like fiddling with the specific parts of the gun, like idle animations. I love that shit. Which is weird because I'm not really a gun nut like in real life. It's only like video game guns. That's like the cool stuff, you know? Like fucking like Doom where you have like the super shotgun and the BFG and there's like a minigun and it's awesome. I love that shit. Yeah, I'm excited for the new Doom game, honestly. It seems like it's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, it's Doom, of course it's gonna be cool, yeah. Yeah, good of you to wake up there, Sleeping Beauty. How you doing? Hey, oh, hello. Yeah, this is scripted. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it probably is. I don't suck, I promise. Well, actually I do, but that's beside the point. Yeah, good thing they completely, they just completely ignore me. Didn't notice my scent or anything, thank God. How are they missing this badly? What are they even shooting at? Are mutants like right behind me? Guess I should run faster. Oh no. Thank you, whatever your name is. Hey, there we go. Snout butts? What the hell does that mean? Reload, there you go. Yet again, there's no, it's not a realistic way of reloading. So even if you're only missing 1 bullet, you reload. It would only take away 1 bullet from your main count, so that's good.
Riga Station was only the first stop on my
Yeah, there we go. 1 chapter already down. I don't remember how many there are. But as you saw earlier, only 8 days passed between the, between Hunter giving Artyom the mission and the stuff that happened in the prologue. Of course, then again, I'm not sure how much time has been passing, so... Well, 1 day at least. Like the next day, Hunter never came back. Whoa, whatever. Now, this is a nice sight. A nice, comfy bar full of happy drinking peoples or whatever. Yay! I wish I had a drink right now, but I don't. Oh well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing in that cup. It looks empty.
Hell, if not for you, Artyom, we'd have been shredded like cabbage.
Like cabbage? What? Is that a real saying? I feel like you just made that up. Old man character who may or may not have a name. Yeah, there's nothing in this gulp. It's an easy way to drink them under the table. It's not to drink at all.
Artyom, you really immune to that shit?
I don't know, maybe. Hello. Who's that? I like the jiggle. I'm glad they got the jiggle effects just right on that. Prostitute or something, I don't know. Yeah, drinking, whatever. Again, my cup's empty. Can I get a refill, guys?
The vodka kicks everyone's ass, huh?
So tell me, the tunnel to market's closed down and I'm bored to death sitting here on my ass.
We passed through some kind of invisible wave. We all blacked out. When I came to, there was a horde of missiles.
Thanks, boy. I'm selling a lot of drinks because of you.
Seems the tunnel should so he was shooting the bitch.
Yeah, so I heard people talking, so I had to be quiet so you could hear it. And thankfully, we won't be in this metro station very long. Yeah, pretty soon we'll be out here. We can go, to the next tunnel full of monsters and bandits and stuff.
What the hell do you care if I live or die?
I don't care, asshole. But I got my orders.
Suck it, glasses man. Fuck you. I don't know. Oh, creepy kid. Stand there staring at me.
Are you Artyom?
Yes.
Hey, there's a man
No,
at the
apparently
last
not.
street waiting for you. I'll guide you there for 1 bullet.
Yeah, I didn't know walking away was a refusal. I thought he would just like stand there and wait for my answer. Oops. Because I want to go exploring. I don't think I really find very much, but it's always good to explore just in case. Yeah, you can always maybe find like a cartridge or two. Or whatever they are. That's what they're called, right? The military grade stuff? That's cartridges. I don't know. I'm not very savvy with gun stuff, and I was trying to set that guy on fire, just so you know. I like magazine clips. I don't know. I get that stuff all confused. I admit it. I don't really know my stuff very well. Did I skip over a locker? No. Oh well. There probably wasn't anything in there anyway. Yeah, and some are locked. Like I don't know why they even give you the option, because like you can unlock them. So.
Come, look, try and buy.
There we go. We got a nice shop with this. What is with this guy's outfit? No, it's just that like that top with that hat just doesn't seem right.
You can shave with it.
I don't know.
Take some.
You gotta get all the medkits I can. Yeah, you can only carry 5 medkits. Doesn't seem like very much. Especially because they're so tiny. They're not even like medkits. It's like you just like inject yourself with a little something. With like, I don't know, morphine? I don't know. And you're just all better. Like you don't bandage yourself. You just kind of like stick a little needle in you. It's like, I'm healed. Whatever. Yeah, but I think it's here I get, God, I forgot what it's called. I guess it's for my revolver. I don't remember what it's called exactly. I got stock, I think? I don't know. Again, yeah, stock. I do enjoy the gun porn. I'm just not very good with the terminology. I admit it. Again, like, I don't really know the difference between a clip and a magazine. Like, I know there's definitely a big difference, but I can't remember. What is it? I think I don't know. I want to say clip is like for pistols, but is that right? I don't know. Again, I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what I'm talking about.
You won't find better
Yeah, and like if you're playing on normal mode with Spartan, you're gonna be drowning in ammo, so you don't really need to buy any. You know, like as long as you don't suck completely.
Did you really come here on a handcar?
Yes, I did.
Wow, I'd love to ride that thing. Could you give a bullet?
I love to ride that thing.
Beg somewhere else.
And there's something wrong with this kid.
Oh, I really should be going now, or else I'll get a spanking.
What? TMI, kid. Yeah, he just stands at the wall.
Spare? Thank you.
You're welcome. Trying to set these guys on fire. Not working. I can't set these guys on fire. They're fireproof. Damn Russians with their fireproof skin. Damn commies. No, but really. I don't know. I actually like. I always love Russia, or like kind of. I admit like more closely like the stereotypical representation of Russians is hilarious to me. Like how like the big manly men who go out like in the snow when like only their boxers and they're perfectly okay. You know, I love that shit. It's hilarious.
Thanks. Let's go.
And fucking like soda Babinski or vodka Drinkinski. I love that. They just did not give a fucking shit. Just it's called vodka Drinkinski. It's fine. It's like that's hilarious. It's so overly offensive. It's hilarious. And then there's the for like the original arcade for Punch Out. They call it Soda Babinski, Vodka Drinkinski. Not making this up. Go look it up. I swear it's true. And they named the Italian guy Pizza Pasta. Like, you can't make this stuff up. It's hilarious. They just give zero shits. It's Italian. Let's call him Pizza Pasta. I don't know.
That's him sitting over there.
You're Artyom.
Hello.
Well, I'll be going. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye, kid. Let's do never. You see there, like, the notebook's kind of, like, hidden behind that little sack there. You might be able to miss it. Like, why do that? And I accidentally spoiled the next conversation. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like they should just be added to your notebook automatically. I don't know. I think it's stupid you have to find them. Because again, like, it's mostly just Artyom going like, oh, this happened, and this is how I feel about it. So it's like, why not just add it automatically? What's the point of having to find these things?
A so-called cursed passage the locals
Yeah.
are afraid to use.
Uh-huh.
But I hear the shit in the tunnels doesn't work on you.
Well, didn't it knock out Artyom for a couple minutes?
I'll give you my
So I would say, yes, it does work, actually. Maybe we should not do this.
Here's an advance payment in case you need to gear up first.
Oh, I'm all set.
Are you ready? Sitting in this crap hole is useless.
All right, easy with the aggression, buddy. I said I was ready. Calm down. Sheesh. The guy needs to work on his anger management issues. Yeah, but I've seen some videos of Russians doing crazy shit on YouTube. It's great. Like I seen like a whole bunch of videos where they like bungee jump off like a building, and they like have the cord be like just enough so they don't smash their skulls against the pavement. It's like, why would you do this? You're insane. But I love you anyway. Oh, that's creepy. Doll on the floor. Okay. Well, I guess since it isn't talking to me, it's okay. I could have sworn I had found something over here. Guess not. Yeah, a locked thing. Like again, like I don't think there's any way to open them. So what's even the point? Yeah, no real point there, I guess. World building, electricity scarce. I don't know. Yeah, one thing I'm a little bit worried about is there's a little something. Got 2 cartridges or bullets, whatever. They call them bullets. That's just what I'm gonna call them, bullets. Yeah. Yeah, I hope things aren't too dark. Maybe I might need to turn up the brightness a little bit. Yeah, I think in the next video I'll turn up the brightness. Just a bit. But then again, I guess the game is supposed to be kind of dark anyway, so... Yeah, seamless transition.
As I entered the abandoned tunnel with Bourbon,
Alright. Moving on.
But the station gates were still.
Yeah, it would be nice if we could see a map of the entire, like, metro, like, during these little sequences so I know how close I am to Polis, but whatever.
The handcar ride is over. Lots of tough guys died in these tunnels. But if we
Yeah, again, it's gonna take me a little bit of getting used to with that menu. I gotta reload all my stuff. Or just my shotgun, okay.
that's just a single lurker.
Lurker, is that what they're called, those rats?
People. But if you're alone, watch your ass.
Yeah, there are times where like there'll be little side tunnels you can go into to get some loot. But wait, did I pass by a corpse just back there? Usually I'm more observant than that. There we go. Ammunition, that's always good. God, fucking flies. Yeah, you can when you put on your gas mask, you can wipe stuff off. Actually, no, I don't think I'm even wearing my mask right now.
Either the ground is making that noise or the wind.
But yeah, you can like wipe off your gas mask. It takes me a minute to remember how to do it. I think it's L1, I believe. There we go. Here's one of the side tunnels. Yeah, he won't follow you, so if you want to go exploring, you gotta do it on your own. He pretty much goes on a set path, so again, if you want to go onto these side tunnels, you're on your own. And here's where the first death happens, right around here. I've played this game maybe 3 times, but there's an insta-death part to this little area that I always fall for. No matter how many times I play this game, I always forget about it. I don't know why. I think it's because well, you'll see in a minute what it is. Well, I guess might as well tell you. It's a hole. It's a hole if you fall into, you automatically die. I think the reason I forget this is I don't think there are very many of these through the game. Like, I don't remember there being, like, more than, like, maybe 2 or 3 other places where this happens. Where, like, you can fall into those holes. So I think that's probably why I don't remember. Because, like, they don't crop up very often. Or maybe my memory just sucks. Could be that, yeah. Okay, second verse. Hopefully different from the first. Yeah, I like the metro tunnel area. I don't know, it's a good place to explore. Lots of little nook and crannies to go find goodies. I love looking for the goodies in video games. Just like, oh, you went and searched around this corner? Here, have some ammo. It's like, oh, thank you, game. That's very nice of you. I like games that reward exploration. Like, oh, you decided to go off this branching tunnel, look in the, far off corner. Here, have some, filters for your gas mask. Oh, thank you, game. Very nice of you. I see here, like, with those dead. Yeah, the turning is very slow. I think I might need to make some adjustments to the controls. Yeah, it feels like I turn way too slowly. And there's some ammo. So are there flies just, like crawling on my eyeballs, or how are we doing this? I'm pretty sure I don't have my gas mask on. I don't think I should. I don't know. I know I put it on a little bit later, but I don't think I have it on right now, so I don't know why there are flies crawling on my eyeballs. That's disgusting. That's very uncomforting. Just a big gaping asshole in the concrete. Oof. Yeah, I think those rat things are called lurkers. Bourbon called them that. Yeah, not a lot of background music either. A lot of silent parts, because, you know, it's creepy. I don't know. I don't know if I would consider this a horror game. I don't know. It definitely has creepy parts, but horror. I mean, one thing is that I just can't be afraid of games where you have guns. Silent Hill, Resident Evil, Dead Space. Like, those are all good in their own respects, but it's like, I can't be afraid of the enemies because I can just shoot them dead. Like, yeah, the necromorphs are really ugly, and oh wait, he has a key in his hand. Damn it. Fuck. Yeah, it's glowing red too. How did I not notice? Okay, so like with these bandit encampments, there are keys you can find. Do these lock safes to get you a lot of loot? Yeah, and that corpse back there with the red thing in his hand, that's a key. I somehow missed it. Yeah, I guess I'm not as observant as I thought. Yeah. I'm gonna try and find these keys, more of the keys as I go along. Yeah, so sorry for missing that. Yeah, I don't think there's any like permanent like stuff in there. I think it's just like, you just get like a shit ton of bullets like in the safes. I'm not sure if they're even like randomized or if they're set. I don't know. Throwing knife. I don't even remember how to use these. Jason mask. Let's see. More ammo. Always use more ammo. Yeah, that's great. You can take ammo directly from discarded guns. I like that. That's always a good game mechanic to have. Oh, did I not pick up those shotgun shells? Oh well. Yeah, I turned off my flashlight. Gotta be sneaky, stealthy. For when I shoot these guys in the fucking head, of course. Yeah.
They barricaded themselves.
Yep. So we're gonna have our first shootout.
Can you take down the patrol?
As my sister once said, let's say we got an old-fashioned Mexican standoff, and we ain't got no Mexicans. Yeah, she's a weird one. But anyways. Yeah, it's just bandits or whatever. Yeah, I don't remember there being very many bandits in the books. I think, yeah, there was one part where Artyom like caused a lot of trouble for a station and he got arrested, but I don't know. It's been a while since I read the book. I don't remember there being too much emphasis on like the bandits and stuff. I think they're like communists in the book. Like they decided to, yeah, I think they like took communism back up or something. There's like one really powerful station that's like full on communist, like, you know, like Red Scare type communist, you know. I don't know. Again, it's been a while since I read the book, but I do remember that. Or maybe they were the Nazis. Yeah, I don't know why they're Nazis. I don't understand that. It's just this weird thing. It's like, oh yeah, they're Nazis too. It's like, okay, but why? Why in Russia? Why in this? Yeah, I thought Bourbon was an enemy for a second. Yeah, even though the crosshairs turn green when you see him. I guess that shows how observant I am. But yeah, like I'm not really sure why they're Nazis in you know, post-apocalyptic Russia. I don't know. Like, I got no problem shooting Nazis. It's just like, but why? I need a reason for why they're here. You can't go like the caveman times and fight Nazis. It just doesn't make sense. You know? And that's it. For this room, at least. But that's floating ammo. I didn't notice that when I was playing. I'm pretty sure I just saw floating shells in the air. Yeah, again, I love how you can take ammo directly from guns, like dropped by enemies and stuff. That's great. Really damn useful. Yeah, finding revolver ammo is a little bit more rare than the other two types. So, You get used to having like a shit ton of ammo for the other two guns, but pretty much nothing for revolvers, if I recall right. I know definitely in this video I don't find as much revolver ammo as the other two types. I'll take the shells. Yeah, I spent a little bit of time looking around for the key, completely oblivious I missed it in its very obvious placing, like an idiot. That's my problem, so my fault. So sorry. Yeah, again, I'm not sure if the goodies in the safe, I'm not sure if it's set or if it's randomized. I don't know. So you'll have to play for yourself, or maybe I'll go look it up between videos. Who knows? Yeah, speaking of videos, like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to continue Yakuza 0, for instance. Like it's just this problem where the game just will not stop crashing no matter what I do. Restart the computer, doesn't do anything. Uninstall and reinstall the game from Steam, doesn't do anything. Go back to the previous chapter and then recomplete that and save the new file into a new slot, still crashes. Uninstall and reinstall after doing that, still crashes. So I don't know. If I can't resolve the issue, I just gotta quit the playthrough, and I really don't want to do that. I love Yakuza 0 so far. But then I've talked about other games while I'm playing this game. Yeah, there we go. I can put that out. Doesn't do anything, but you can if you want. Yeah, weird little useless mechanics there. Like, yeah, you can blow this out. There's no reason to, but you can. It's like, oh, that's nice. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just trying to charge up the fucking flashlight. I'm a goddamn idiot. There we go. Charger. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get used to the controls. But yeah, there's not too much else to figure out at this point. I've pretty much done everything I can. Like the menus and the crouching and the jumping and all that. Was that firewood I saw over there? Chopped up firewood? Well, I guess they had a campfire, so that makes sense. But where the hell did they get that wood? Yeah, no. Where the fuck did they get that wood from? I guess like shelves or something. I don't know. But it looks like chopped up firewood, like you would get from a forest. That'd be pretty damn risky. Ugh. This guy's dead. Yeah, I think this is one of those games where you can just kind of like recharge your health if you don't get hit for a certain amount of time, so. You can't really clear your way for medkits unless you're in the middle of battle, really. And here comes death number 2. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. I guess he just drowns or something? I don't know. Or maybe the water is filled with so much radiation he just dies? I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? Oh, you can burn cobwebs, really? Huh. I completely forgot about that. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. Yeah, whatever you say there, Bourbon. I don't remember if he does die or not. I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah, he does in the book. I remember that. I don't know if he does here. Yeah, because it's not like, this isn't like a one-for-one retelling of the book. Yeah, again, it is kind of interesting because I can't think of any other games that are just like based directly off a book. Because again, like I know there's like Harry Potter games. I've never played them, but I know about them. But from everything I've seen and heard about them, I'm pretty sure they're all based off the movies. Which I know, based off a movie, based off a book, but like this is based directly off a book. There's no like Metro 2033 movie, as far as I know. I don't think there is. At least not when this game came out. That I know there sure wasn't. But anyway, yeah, I would totally watch that Metro 2033 movie. Sign me up for that. Yeah, even though I'm not very good at the game, I still enjoy it, so that's all that matters. Yeah, but these are some pretty spacious fucking metro tunnels. Jesus, what is all this stuff? Why are all these catwalks? What's going on here? Or I guess if they need to repair these support beams, I suppose that makes sense. But like, why is there like a drop off like down into the water? I mean, there probably wasn't water back in the pre-war days, but like, why is that down there? Why is there a big drop? What is all that down there? What's going on here? I don't know. Are Russian metro tunnels just built this way? I don't fucking know. I've never been to Russia. Eh. Anywho. I do like the gas mask mechanic. That's pretty clever. You know, there's radiation everywhere, so you gotta make sure you get filtered, you know, get it all filtered out. Oh, what? Hey, monsters! It's, these guys, where they are. Yeah, I need to look up what the creatures are called. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think any of these are supposed to be human that we've encountered so far. There's these guys and the lurkers. And the lurkers are definitely based off of some kind of rat. I think these guys, I think I mentioned this before, I think these guys are based off of monkeys or something. Because I remember in the book, at least, there was like mentions of like there was like a zoo nearby the metro. So like a bunch of animals from there mutated and, you know, enter the tunnels, and there's, you know, monkeys and stuff. Oh well. But, you know, like again, like there wasn't as much emphasis on the mutated monsters in the books. It was a lot more like communism, like, yeah, evil communists. I don't know why, but whatever. But you know, whatever. And there was the whole the like hauntings, the weird eldritch things, whatever's lying beneath the Kremlin, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, like there's like this building called the Kremlin. If you look at it, you become hypnotized and go towards it, and there's something lurking beneath there, like some big fleshy something, some like bioweapon gone wrong. Who knows? I don't think they ever like explicitly say like, yes, this is definitely what it is. I think they just kind of theorize like, I don't know, maybe it was a bioweapon from before the war. They got like you know, irradiated and it could like hypnotize people for some reason. I don't know. Some weird Lovecraftian creature. I don't know. Anyways, oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure you could attack that. Like he said, there was like a patrol passing through. I think you could actually attack them. That's why I had that little morality thing pop up. It's like you could choose to attack them and kill them, but if you don't, you get morality points. I'm pretty sure. I was too busy looking for loot, so yeah, I just figured out how to wipe off my gas mask. Oh no, let's not fall. That's not good. There we go. Pretty convenient that that train stayed and, you know, stayed up there until we needed it. You know, it didn't fall until after we, you know, passed through. Pretty convenient. Yeah, but as I mentioned before, I'm not too fond of you know, silent protagonists like in this day and age. Like if it's like Mario or Zelda, or not Zelda, Link, like that, it's like, yeah, okay, fine. I mean, at least Mario sometimes goes like, hey, let's go, it's a me, Mario. Yeah, that's, you know, that's okay. You know, with Link, you know, it's kind of tradition at this point. At least you can, like, you're starting to be able to choose like more, you know, more stylized or more dialogue options with more personality instead of just yes, no, you know. So, but like here, like there's no real reason for Artyom to be silent, especially because he narrates like between chapters and stuff. So it's like, why make him silent all the time elsewhere? He very clearly has his own personality, so it's not like you're supposed to project yourself onto him, right? He has his own thoughts and opinions on things, so you're not supposed to self-insert as him, are you? I know I don't, but then again, I don't do that with any other video game, even when you're supposed to, so that's just me. Yeah, I don't know, I just never really took the time to do that. Like, I had to self-insert as, you know, as this character I'm playing. I was like, fine, you can do that if you want. I don't. If that's your shtick, fine, but I just never took the time to do that. Yeah, and here we have another really weird sequence that doesn't really have much explanation. And I think I'm pretty sure this sequence is unique to the game. I don't think anything like this happens in the book. Not that I can recall, at least. Again, it has been a while since I read through the book, so I probably should have done that before I started playing, but I guess it's not really necessary. Because again, you don't really need to read the book to know what's going on with this game, except a little bit of the background. And again, like I know, like in the book, Artyom's mom died because she was saving him from like a tidal wave of rats. Okay, I will. I'll, you know, loot through these guys' dead bodies for you. Hello. Oh, oh, jeez. Okay. Yes, yeah. Apparently, the shit in the tunnel does affect Artyom, huh? Yeah, like they keep like, oh, it doesn't affect like. But then again, this whatever is in this area, it kind of fucks with Berman's mind, but not Artyom's. So I guess, you know, it kind of mind fucks him a little bit later on. Yeah, you get pulled towards that door. I'm pretty sure if you go through that door, you die. I'm pretty sure. Not even in a very interesting way, too. Just like, oh, screen goes white, you're dead. Wait, what are you talking about over there, buddy? Something about lubricating something? I don't want to know. Here we go. He's starting to go a little bit insane now. Yeah, so this is some sort of female entity? I don't know. Again, it's never explained, and I'm pretty sure this isn't in the book. So it's a pretty disturbing sequence, but no explanation. Which I guess makes it more disturbing, which is A-okay in my book. Fear of the unknown. Perfectly, legit. When you don't understand, that it makes it scarier. Oh, hello. Ah, well, that was fun. I guess we can keep going now.
What the hell just happened to me? Artyom, did you hear those songs?
No.
I wouldn't wish it on an enemy.
Anyway, I'm gonna call it quits here. So that's it for now. Next time I'm gonna go exploring with Berman for a bit, a bit more, and see how the rest of the tunnel fares. See how close we get to Polis. And hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll see you next time. And see you then.